All she's ever wanted is what's best for me. Forever flooding me with love, support and empathy. A mother's child in her eyes, forever I'll be. Forever I'll be. That boy slurping on my fish fingers and baked beans, late for school as she's nudging my shoulders, trying her best to gently wake me. Running around the garden, collecting conkers, getting muddy knees, scared of the dark, pretending not to be, of bumblebees. Forever I'll be. That boy who can't sit still, untucked shirt, still managing to get scribbles of biro on his cheek, somehow school trousers caped in dirt. That boy, forever I'll be. Burning evenings in the sun, pedaling my tractor round and around the garden, outside feeling free, whilst inside the house there's someone there making sure I'm all right, keeping an eye on me. Taking a couple of years longer than the others to stop sucking my fingers. So she gave me this invisible nail varnish that tasted like off lemons, which allowed me to stop. And when I accomplished that, I felt like there was nothing in my way of ever reaching the top. Because that boy, forever I'll be, jumping over sofas while she's trying to watch the TV, hiding under covers while she's trying to change the bed sheets, a cheeky little shit. Avoiding any glimpse or glances of seriousness, devoid of any symptoms of lack of love's deliriousness. When I'd get like this, she'd call me French bread. Because the French word for bread is pain, spelt like pain, and I didn't know because I hadn't linked that chain from my French classes yet. When she didn't want to play football with me, she'd say she couldn't because she had a bone in her leg. And I'd nod in understanding, whilst not really understanding that we, of course, all have bones in our legs. One day I'd realise this, and we'd laugh about it so much until tears were shed. Because after love, the next best thing you can give a child is humour, and she would laugh till it consumed her, whilst I soaked it all up like a Henry the Hoover. But that boy, forever I'll be, growing up too fast. She holds me close to make it last, and I push away. Teenage years and I'm getting angsty, feeling overgrown and itching to ditch this name just because I think it's lame. 18 now, and I realize that that boy is in fact gay. Dreading the day I see the look on her face, and eventually plucking up the courage and essentially realizing that everything's gonna be okay. That is after a couple of awkward question and answers are out of the way. But that boy, forever I'll be, traveling around this world, bumbling around astray, making our heartbeat skip and sway, falling in and out of love. The drug light rise and the sobering plunge, she's an extended arm to soak up my tears like a sponge. Getting a job and becoming a man. Still lacking direction, but at least forging some sort of plan. Because my mum, forever she'll be, pointing me in the right direction, my guiding light, my calming tone, not a house, nor a town, but the closest thing I've come across to the very definition of home. Because a mother's child, forever I'll be, that boy slurping on my fish fingers and baked beans, late for school as she's nudging my shoulders, trying her best to gently wake me, running around the garden, collecting conkers, getting muddy knees, scared of the dark, pretending not to be, of bumblebees. Forever I'll be. In the loving, caressing care of a mother, call it 007, because this motherly bond is truly like no other. Thank you. Thank you for listening, guys. I run a podcast called Word Spoken Podcast. If you like poetry and you like podcasts, consider that a blend. Word Spoken Podcast on Instagram, and it's on all platforms. Please check it out. Thank you.